Hey everyone, I'm here to talk to you today about your science research paper. So this is your science research guide, and what we have here at the top is a topic finder, a list of all of our databases. If at any point you need to schedule a research coach appointment, you have that link over here. You have some information on filters, and as we scroll down, we have more databases and search options. We also have a very cool box decoding scientific writing, which will be helpful in understanding the different parts of the articles. So we'll get into that a little bit later. We're going to start up here at the top with science in context, because we're going to assume that everybody still needs a topic. When I click on the link, it opens in a new tab. This is a database from NC Live. And this is our search page. We have our search tool here. We also have popular topics of interest here. And then if I keep scrolling down, I have all of these different options. Earth and environmental science, math, engineering, technology, etc. So you can click within these specific areas if you know what you're leaning toward, or you can go over here, and I like to look at browse all. When we open up Browse All, you'll notice some of the topics have a new orange square next to them. That would be topics that have recently been updated. Being that we are a coastal community, I'm going to pick something that is coastal related. So let's do plastic pollution, the ocean. I'm going to click on here. What comes up is a topic page. And so this information here in the middle is our encyclopedia style information, our reference and information. It's just going to give you an overview of your topic. And as I scroll down, I have academic journals. These are what would be considered our scholarly resources, news, reference, magazines, images, websites, and more. And then if I scroll down, these are the highlighted ones. I want to pay attention to the academic journals section. So I'm going to click on this. And then I'm brought into my results, and I have these tools over here on the right side. If I'm being asked to find things within a certain date range, I can go ahead and type that in. So I'm going to do 4 years to today. Click apply. My results were 65. They shrink significantly down to 20. I can also change the document type and just look at articles. That cuts them almost in half. Click apply. If I was looking at certain publication titles or looking at it from a certain angle, the publication title filter could be helpful. I'm going to leave mine open. You can also search within these results. So if I wanted to know if there was something local with Wilmington or something else more specific, I could go ahead and type that in here. As I look at my results, I have my title, my authors, the publication the article's coming from, volume, issue, and then I have this helpful tool to check mark telling me whether or not it's peer-reviewed. That may or may not be part of your assignment to find peer-reviewed scholarly articles, because there are such things as just plain scholarly articles. If I go ahead and click on my title, thinking that this might be something I want to use, my citation information is here at the top. I also have the citation tool up here. I can send this to myself, to my personal Gmail, my school OneDrive, or another email. I can download, I can print. If I need to pull the URL, I want to pull that from here and take this link. You never want to take the link up at the top. And then as I scroll down, I can translate this article. I can change the font size for any visual impairment, and then I can also listen to this article or have it read out loud to me. Your saved tools are also found here. And then as we get started, anything that is highlighted is related directly to your topic. So we have our introduction. You'll notice these subheadings. Those are helpful when navigating the article. Diagrams, charts, etc., data. And as I scroll all the way down, I have my list. Ooh. I don't have one here. So this is a good teachable moment. I do not have a list of references. I do have my citation linked here at the bottom. So what you would want to be careful of with this is, let me scroll up. I'm looking for citations actually in the article itself. Sometimes these will be footnotes. Those of you that have used parentheses for in-text citations, that's kind of what I'm looking for. And I do see some right here. So they did use references, but I'm just not seeing the references at the end of the article. This might be something you want to ask your instructor about, whether or not that would be acceptable, but it is coming out of a journal. It does meet the length requirement. I might want to know who my authors are. That could also help me decide if this is something to be used. So that's the ins and outs of science in context and finding a topic. I'm going to go back to our guide. And as I scroll down, if you are just ready to go, you can actually search your topic here. Plastic and pollution, make sure you spell it correctly, and ocean. And I'll add in there North Carolina, see if there's anything local. I'm going to turn on my appropriate filters. We want full text, scholarly, peer-reviewed journals. When I click search, my results come up in a new page. And you guys have probably seen this page before. It looks a lot like NC Live. I have 1,600 results. So I can begin looking at this list as well. And then go back to the guide. For those of you that have kind of general science topics, these database here, PLOS, ProQuest Biology, we were just in Gale. We have an environmental studies database that might be better for me with my science topic. We also have ProQuest Central, which is a very wide open database for a lot of different topics. And then if I scroll down, I also have psychology and health databases. So for anyone with a psychology or sociology, anthropology type topic, that would be good. We also have ProQuest Psychology. For any of my nursing, dental, allied health topics, CINAHL is your best bet. I also have ProQuest Health and Medical Collection, and that brings us back to the beginning. Lastly, this box over here with the decoding scientific writing. Every scientific study or report is going to have an abstract. This is the summary of the article. You also have subject key terms, so some of the main topics will be linked out. That's a quick tool to use to find out if an article is going to be helpful for you. You have the introduction, which kind of lays out the study with a hypothesis. The middle part, the methods and results, is usually a lot of the data and the charts and the numbers and some of the more scientific stuff. What you should really care about is the discussion and conclusion, because it's basically your author saying this is what we found. They'll share with you if their hypothesis was proven true or not. And at the bottom of your guide, if you are somebody who works on your papers after the hours of 5 p.m. up until 8 a.m., so you are a night owl, this chat feature is very helpful. You are not linked to a coastal librarian, but you are linked to a librarian here in North Carolina. So if you're using any of these databases and you got stuck and needed help immediately in the middle of the night, you could just type here for your chat. So I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to schedule an appointment, use the chat tool at the bottom, or just give the library a call.